Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and those who are neither wherever you are in the world. I'm Rambling Rusty Elm, and this is Rambling with Rusty. Last time on Rambling with Rusty, we went and finished the Village of the Lost public dungeon here in Cold Harbor. And today, we are searching through the northern portion of the east side, looking for a cave and a boss that killed a Khajiit who's just outside of Cold Harbor. So without further ado, let's get back into this. Now what we know is that these Khajiit found themselves trapped in Cold Harbor, and they took shelter in a cave to the northeast of their present location, just outside the gates of Cold Harbor. We also know that the name of the boss, I can't remember it though, other than it started with a G. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Lost that guy. Treasure chest. Let's see, we have a boss down there. We'll give him a try. Since we're up here. I have not been able to find the... I haven't found a cave though, anyway. Yeah. Alright, well, if it hadn't been for this guy, Sentinel? I think that's what his name was. If it hadn't been for him, we probably would not have been able to do that. Oh, another chest, and I almost missed it. Okay. It's always welcome. Morpholith Shank, whatever that is.
Anything good?
cash. It's not a bad trade. Okay, so the only cave up in this section is the delve here. I don't remember skipping any quest markers. So I don't believe that's the right spot. Need to find a merchant.
Yeah.
So I guess we will head back to town. And maybe we'll come look for this some other time. While I'm here, I'm just going to go ahead and grab this survey. Maybe it's not a survey. It's not a survey, it's a treasure chest here somewhere. Oh, I'm standing in the middle of it. Duh.
You've got a keen eye for wealth, my friend.
really am curious where that cave is, because I thought I remembered finding it once on Act without even realizing it was important. So you need to talk to a merchant.
If you're thinking
here.
of venturing outside the city, you will need the
Wow, 1770.
Customers are always welcome.
And we have finished both sides of the map, so we are ready to proceed into the northern section. So we're going to go ahead and get that started.
Welcome, friend. We need to discuss the preparations for the coming assault, but I wanted to wait until you arrived. Do you have any questions before we begin? We need to end the plane meld before Nirn is destroyed. To do that, we must deal with the planar vortex. To reach the vortex, we need to cross the chasm and get through whatever defenses the Dark Lord throws at us. I fear battle is inevitable. Well said, friend. Please, hold your questions until everyone who wants to has had an opportunity to speak. Attention, please. I have called you all here because the moment of destiny fast approaches. The great shackle has been destroyed, but not before a planar vortex was established. We must destroy this vortex before it sucks the very essences of Nirn into Cold Harbor. The Fighters Guild shall deal with the chasm's defenders, but blades have little power against magic.
And that's where our scouts report that some kind of magical fixtures block access to the path across the chasm. Mages there already work on a way to overcome these fixtures, and we are prepared to lend our strength when the main force arrives.
A sound plan. Plays to our unique strengths. But this one wonders, what if the mages can't overcome Molag Barl's magic?
What a ridiculous question! Of course my mages can overcome this magic!
Ah, magic, the solution to all life's problems. I love magic. It's so magical.
I have absolute confidence in Vanus and his mages.
Thank you, your lordship. But to be honest with you, I'm not feeling as confident as Vanus about this.
We shall fight with all our strength. There is no other option. Lives will be lost, but hopefully a world will be saved. Know that the chasm is only the first stage of this battle. The planar vortex abides within the very heart of Molag Bal's lair.
Oh, this just gets better and better.
Darian, mind your tongue.
Darian only seeks to lighten a tense situation. Still, we have to try. To do nothing is to doom Tamriel to certain destruction.
Well, when you put it that way, there are a lot of lovely ladies that need to be saved.
Yes, well, be that as it may, we launch our assault on the chasm immediately. The king needs to talk to the champion, and I must discuss some final details with the mages. The rest of you have your own preparations to see to, I'm sure.
It is settled. We shall cross the chasm and make our way to the planar vortex. This mission needs a leader. I want you to lead the assault across the chasm. We have asked so much of you, and you have already accomplished the impossible. But you are one of a very small few.
Your quest...
I knew we could count on you. You have never disappointed.
see what she said. Just a standard acknowledgement that I gained another champion point. Speaking of which, I should probably go ahead and assign those champion points. Cadwell.
Ah, it's about bloody time.
Let's see. What do we got? That would be a good one to have. I think. Oh. We're going to go with this one. Because that's where I'm working at the moment. Got that one. And I've got 13 left. Oh, hey. You know what? We need more of those. I almost forgot about that. A little more health never hurt anyone.
Ah, it's about bloody time you showed up. Well, this has my knickers in a twist. We have a perfectly fine army, but what good is it sitting around this side of the chasm, twiddling its collective thumbs? It's rather the situation. We're well and truly flummoxed. Before we could cross the chasm, before we could confront Molog Grunder, we were stopped by a few pesky focus stones. The wee ginger mage says that we have to break the stones, but good luck with that. Huh. Nothing other than the multitude of Dremora sitting on top of them. I could handle this myself, but I didn't want to demoralize the troops.
Okay, well. We'll go ahead and learn to get that done. Then we'll go show these Dremora who's boss. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Old alarm that I forgot to disable. Who's fighting? That guy. Okay, that's the first stone. Second stone.
That was it, right? Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Yeah. across the bridge we go. You gotta kill this folk stuff.
Darian has rushed on ahead as usual. I shall proceed with
Good
caution.
show. The portal belongs to us now. Sir Darian and that lovely lizard have gone on ahead. I think he might be a bit intimidated by our prowess on the field of battle, and he's trying to compensate. Gunda's a cheeky one, and she knows we're getting close. She's summoning reinforcements faster than Darian can kill them. You'd best get to it.
Okay.
Lenthis, Lethis, you two guard the portal. Tell anyone coming through to push ahead. The source of the reinforcements must be cut off.
Help me!
I'll scout on ahead. I want to know what we're going to face at that gate. Shining steel!
Watch and learn, my friend. Watch and learn. Let me show you how to close a Daedric portal.
Then do it already. Jeez. Oh my god.
One Daedric portal closed,
Lame.
as promised. Now that's how to do it with style.
End of that tale.
These creatures do not frighten me. Let us close this portal.
Okay, at least that one's a little
The
more
portal is
realistic.
closed. We make a most effective team, my friend.
Yeah, it's nice to work with you again once. Oh, I forgot to grab the sky shard while I was in there. Important stuff. Important stuff. That's not the way I want to go. This is. I should have known that just by looking at the map. Well.
I think our friends have the chasm well in hand. What say we pop in for a chat with Moloch Grunder?
Chasm is nearly ours.
Right, we control the rest of the chasm now, and the troops have matters well in hand. Let's go and have a sit down with Moloch Grunder. She's always good for a laugh and a song. I can't wait to see Moloch.
Grunder.
Okay.
There's a trick to getting into the gatehouse proper, but for the life of me, I can't remember what it is. Not to worry, though. I'm sure it will come back to me. Ah, of course. I remember now. There's a flywheel in each of the side antechambers. We need to start them spinning to open the main door.
Yes, it says go this way first.
Ah, it's all coming back to me. There's a lever across the chamber. Just give it a good tug, and that flywheel will be spinning in no time.
I hope I was of some assistance.
What an impressive door. Look at that craftsmanship. Remarkable. Grunder always had good taste, I have to say. See, I knew that would work. A word of advice. Guard your pluckables. Grunder enjoys plucking out eyes, spleens...
Puny,
anything
ringless,
pluckable,
mortal
really.
fools. I'll feast on your flesh after my little pet rips it from your bones. You killed my darling creature! I'll tear out your heart and serve them to my father on a silver platter!
And I get to ride with you. I take no
Well,
pleasure
that
in
was
killing,
disappointing.
but I'm
Hardly
glad
worked
we're
up a
alive
sweat.
and they're not.
Well done! With Moloch Grunder defeated, the entirety of the chasm is now under our control.
Okay, Vanis. You stink. Don't want to use butt. That's going to bring us to the end of today's episode, folks, as we are out of time. When we come back next time, we will continue our assault on Cold Harbor. Until then, I'm Rambling Rusty Elm. Have a good night, and don't forget to stop and smell the roses.